This series of videos is about HVAC scams. I was a service tech for 35 years. I worked with a lot of people that did good work, had a lot of knowledge, and had to be paid for it. That's not what this is about. This is about those few that take advantage of people's lack of knowledge, sell them things they don't need, sell them repairs they don't need, sometimes scare them to death. This is what this is about. This scam here is the refrigerant scam. Now I got a couple of jugs of refrigerant here. This is 410A, which is the newer refrigerant that is more commonly used now. It has less environmental impact than 22. This is 22 that the 410A is replacing. The scam is R-22 is no longer available. That's not true. This is summer 2015. Yes, the federal government is restricting the amount of this refrigerant that can be manufactured, and they're adding taxes on it to make it more expensive. That's an incentive to move to newer refrigerants like this. Okay. That does not mean there is none of this refrigerant available. It is there. 22 is actually, there's quite a bit of it. The reason there is, now right now I think the production is 10% of what it was on a baseline. I can't remember what the baseline was. So the new production is only 10%. However, so many pieces of equipment are being replaced by 410A refrigeration systems that there is a lot of R-22 that's being turned in for reclaiming. And reclaimed refrigerant is legal to use, it's safe to use, and all that sort of thing. This is a transition. This is not an outlaw or anything like that. Because 22 had environmental effects that we've decided we did not want to use it anymore, then they are reducing its use. It is not illegal, and the supplies of it are not short. In fact, last year there was an oversupply and the price went way down. So R-22 is still available and can be put in your machine. I'm not saying you shouldn't use a new machine with 410A. By the way, you cannot put 410A in a 22 machine. They're not compatible. Okay, you have to replace the entire piece of equipment. You have a leak in your 22 machine, then you have a decision to make at that point. It is more expensive to use 22 than 410A. 410A is a lot cheaper. But replacing the entire piece of equipment compared to fixing a leak, well, it depends on the age, depends on the condition of the machine, and a lot of other things. But this refrigerant is still legal and still usable. I will put the EPA website up so that you can see what they say about it. But remember, because they are reclaiming so much refrigerant from these old 22 machines, we're probably going to have a pretty good supply of it for quite a while. And that's it on the refrigerant scam. As with all of these videos, if you have questions or comments, put them in the comment section. I'll get back to you as soon as I can, and I'll try to help.